McGraw-Hill Professional presents the Wall Street MBA, 3rd edition, your personal crash course in corporate finance. Written by Reuben Advani, narrated by Greene. Introduction. Since the publication of this book's 1st edition, much has happened in the world of global finance. Corporate scandals, overvalued mergers, a global financial crisis, a financial recovery, market volatility, and many more developments that can make your head spin. The ups and downs of the global markets create costs that are borne by the investor and consumer public. Misguidance by investment analysts, bankers, accountants, and corporate managers can compound problems and undermine our trust in the institutions that they serve. It has never been more important for each of us to have a basic understanding of corporate finance and corporate accounting. This book was inspired by the tumult created by the financial world. But here is the bigger problem. Finance and accounting are boring. I remember spending long hours in front of dry textbooks while trying to make sense of charts and graphs, let alone the esoteric vernacular. I have a confession to make. After 2 years at one of the top finance MBA programs, several years on Wall Street, and teaching positions at several respected universities, I still can't tell you what most of those words and symbols mean. And this is coming from someone who has made a good living exploiting those concepts. A lesson that I did learn, however, is that certain MBA themes, if understood within the context of real-world business challenges, can be extremely useful. Several years ago, I thought to myself, why not put together a book that covers these concepts in a clear, succinct, user-friendly, and entertaining format? With this in mind, I have written this book, which is intended to offer a breakdown of the major concepts covered in a standard MBA finance and accounting program. My objective is to offer a user-friendly, interactive, and fun approach to facilitate understanding and learning. The book draws more on real-life examples and less on theory. It is part textbook, part storybook. I have yet to find an accounting or finance course that is infused with any degree of passion. Likewise, I have yet to find a student of these studies who has achieved any level of inspiration through them. But who says we can't try? If you can grasp the concepts covered in this book, you will be able to navigate the world of corporate accounting and finance with a heightened sense of confidence. And, I hope, you will never again have to blindly accept the opinions of the so-called experts. Part 1. Accounting. Chapter 1. Accounting Basics. Question. What's the definition of an accountant? Answer. Someone who solves a problem you didn't know you had in a way you don't understand. Normally, the mere mention of accounting is enough to send most people into deep REM sleep, and for good reason. Accounting is boring. But as with a lot of other boring things in life, we still do it. Driving to work and getting our teeth cleaned are boring, but we do them because we know that each serves as a means to an end. Similarly, we learn accounting to assist us in tackling a number of business and personal challenges. A clear understanding of accounting, along with the ability to apply the concepts, will lead to better decision-making in our business activities. From picking stocks to calculating one's net worth, these concepts are useful. Plus, if we can apply them correctly to real-life vignettes and cases, they will be less boring, more fun, and easier to read and digest. This chapter will discuss the following: double-entry accounting, cash versus accrual accounting, creative accounting, accounting principles and standards, tax versus book accounting, introduction to financial statements. Double-entry accounting. In accounting, a system called double-entry accounting is used. This system is similar in concept to something you might have studied in high school physics class. You may recall that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. A similar principle applies in accounting. The principle is this: money is transferred from a source account to a destination account. In other words, money is neither gained nor lost.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?